Hello, this is a little example of how to join two colors in filet crochet when you've got a centerpiece done and you want to add a contrast yarn to it after the centerpiece is done, not per row. Because if you have only different colors, you can change it by the row, but this is adding it afterwards. And you'll slip stitch join here, chain out, and the joins are going to be at the bottom and the top of each double crochet. And let's start over here. So this is how you get started. This is for the Yarn Crawl 2023 filet crochet pattern. So you're going to join down here with your slip stitch right there. And the slip stitch does not count as one of your chains. So when you go to chain out, make sure you don't count them as one of your stitches. So we got 1, 2, 3. Whoops, and I just went and counted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I'm just going to do 4 stitches on this. And I use just 2 to grow on for the side of a double crochet. If you normally do 3, add that 3. 1 and 2. And now, again, I like using the camel hump because when you use the camel hump on the beginning, it looks the same as the edge. And it's a lot easier to get into that edge when you go around to do the border on this piece. So we come back to the 4th from the hook, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the camel hump is that little guy. Whoop, lost my yarn over back here. He's going to be feisty. There he is. And then we're going to do the other 2. So on the first row, you've already got the base of the double crochet joined. So we just do our filled block pattern right up to it. So that's 1 filled block of 4. And again, you don't bother with that. It's going to disappear when you yank it up and bury it. So the join on this is where the base of these stitches were. So this one joins right in there. You can see these ones are upside down, so that's the join. Sometimes you might have to turn it around to see it the right way so that you know that that's the join right there. Right there is the join. And I'm going to go into that with a slip stitch. Just a plain little slip stitch. And there are the 2, the base and the top of that first double crochet is joined. So now you're going to turn. And you can do either a double crochet up or a chain up. But what you want to do first is slip stitch into the top of the last double crochet. That way it moves the stitch over, because if you just chain up, it's too close to here. So I do 2 chains again because I tend to chain loosely. 3 is too much. And then I'm going to do 2 for the opening. And then I'm going to double crochet in the last chain, guys, or the chain ups from below, which is, if I can get both sides of it, being feisty. wiggle it in. You want to make sure that you're under both of those V's. Okay, so this is a filled square. This is an open square. So I'm going to turn, chain my 2, because you don't have to slip over on this side. It's just this one that you want to space in a little bit. And I'm going to fill this square. So we're going to put 2, 1, 2. Okay, so this is the kind of the tricky part to explain. So basically, the last double crochet of the filled square or any square goes in the second chain right there. So it's going to go, normally I would push it into that stitch and complete it. But now I'm going to put my hook, after I've done my wrap, I'm going to put my hook into that stitch and through the corresponding row on the centerpiece at the same time. So I'm going to stab him there, get him in the right place, and then I come over here and I find the right place here and go through that. So now I'm in the base of the double crochet where I would normally put the last one of the row and the joining row on the centerpiece. Yarn over, pull through the centerpiece and through the regular, and then finish the double crochet. And now that I'm at the top of the double crochet, I also have to slip stitch it to the top here. And that is the join. And by doing that little slip stitch in here, it gives the space between the 2 stitches, like you would have space here and here. So now you have the same space there. And that's how you do the joins. Have fun.